Welcome to Mathema by RC YouTube channel. This is our 6th class of number system of class 9. Here we discuss from your textbook an activity, classroom activity, to say that the constructing of square root spiral. Okay, take a large sheet of a paper. We read this construction, we read this instruction, then we construct. Okay, instruction then construction. Take a large sheet of paper and construct the square root spiral in the following fashion. Start with a point O, that means O, and draw a line segment OP1 of unit length. Okay, draw a line segment P1 P2 perpendicular to OP1 of unit length. Now draw a line segment P2 P3, okay, perpendicular to OP2. Then draw a line segment P3 P4 perpendicular to OP3. Continuing in this manner, we get the line segment Pn minus 1 Pn by drawing a line segment of unit length perpendicular to OPn minus 1, where n minus 1 and n minus 2, that means the number, that means P2 P3. Okay, so therefore P2, that means n minus 1, here n is 3. Okay, and OPn minus 1, that means OP2. In this manner we will have created the points P2 P3 and Pn and join them to create beautiful spiral depicting root 2, root 3 and root 4 and so on. Okay, now we take a white sheet for this portion. This is our white sheet. Now we take a ruler for drawing number line. Okay, this is our ruler. Here we draw the number line segment, that means. Okay, for this we draw here from 0 to, suppose, 15. Okay. Okay, now we denote this point in this part. Suppose this is called 1, this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, 3 and so on, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and so on. Now we write it is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to 15, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we take 0 to 1 unit and then we draw 1 unit perpendicular line. Okay, here we draw 0 to 1 is a unit, that means OP, okay, OP and P1, we draw P1 like that. Here we draw a perpendicular. Okay, this is called the perpendicular line, and we join this perpendicular line. We fixed this scale such a way that we joined OP2. Okay, we add this such a way that the point are joining. Okay, and then we also draw another perpendicular. We small extent such that the another perpendicular is accurately drawn. Now we naming this such a way that here this is O, here it is P1 and this is P2. P2. Okay. Now we perpendicular in OP2 in this base OP2 with 1 unit. Okay. So if firstly fixed this for this scale ruler, you see that the scale is appropriately placed here. Now we draw a perpendicular in OP2 with 1 unit. Okay, this is the perpendicular line, and then we join this. Okay, now we join this for P3. Okay, join this for P3. Okay, we get this is and these are for P3. Now we draw in this base OP3 P4 with 1 unit. So we place this scale such a way that we draw this part. Okay, here we see that how we can fix this scale so that the perpendicular line are drawn in accurate basis. Okay, some bending is required. Also, here you see that the line are properly mixed up, so we draw in this point for P3, P4. Okay, now we draw P4 like that, and then join this OP. So we join OP4 like that. Okay, so we get the spiral of this portion, and we write here the P4. P4. Now we draw the circular arc, that means the root 2, root 3, root 4 also. Okay, for this we take a compass and draw this. Okay, this is our compass, and now we fixed this compass at point O and draw the arc. Okay, here you see that we fixed the point in this point. Here we see that the point in O, we fix the compass. Now we big or small, now we take this for P2. Okay, here in this compass, this is not shorter, so we cannot draw in OP1 OP2 length. Here we see that, but we draw OP3, that means 0.3 length we can draw. So we draw two perpendicular, that means in 0 to 3, that means 3 unit with 1 unit, and also this perpendicular. Okay, and we see that how it can possible for this portion. Okay, here the length is, when we take perpendicular in O3, but that means the length 3 and 1, and we draw an arc. Here we get in this number line point. Also we draw an arc in this portion also. Now we shift this compass in this length, and then we draw this arc also. You get the point. Okay, so in this part we discuss different kind of number system. That means different kind of number, that means the number of, here we get the number of root 2, root 3, root 4, because the length is 1 and the perpendicular length is 1. Then we get 1 square plus 1 square by Pythagoras theorem. In this previous class we discussed. Therefore root 2. When we take this OP2, that means root over of root 2 square plus 1 square, that means root over of 2 plus 1, that means root 3, and also we get root 4. Okay, in this portion, when we draw with the arc in this perpendicular portion, we get root over of 3 square plus 1 square, that means root over of 9 plus 1, that means root over of 10. This is called root over of 10, and when we take this, that means the root over of 10 square plus 1 square, that means root over of 10 plus 1, that means root over of 11. Okay, so in this way we construct the spiral form. In this class we discuss the spiral form of the square root spiral. Okay, and we get root 2, root 3, root 4, root 5, root 6, root 7, root 8, root 9, root 10. Here we get root 10 and root 11. But when you construct with length 0 to 2 and 1, then we get root 5, root 6. Okay, thank you so much for this class. If you like this class, please like this class and comment. Subscribe these channels and tick the bell notification, and join our YouTube channel and also our Telegram group. In this description box you will get the link. Thank you so much.